Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. So, what happened is, I record the video, but then I thought I recorded the video, but then I didn't. So it turned out you're missing like 10 minutes of this video, the first 10 minutes of video. So what we're doing today is we're gonna re-crack all the PSA and sort of talking about the state of the TCG at the moment and the state of grading card. So I just cracked my first card. It was a PQ Zekrom right here. Look at this. Crack it with my bare hand. It doesn't even need a tool. So yeah, that's the problem with PSA slab today. You might be lucky and have a slab that doesn't just buckle up when you try to crack it with your bare hand. But I don't know, man. Maybe this batch is meant to be crackable because they know that I'm gonna re-crack it for some reason. So anyway, my next card to crack is Gengar promo from 151 Costco tin or Sam Club tin. So I am in my backyard right now, so it's well lit. That's why I choose the backyard to record this video. Hopefully, am I still recording? Yes, I am. Thankfully. Okay, so I'm not sure if I want to re-crack this. Maybe I should. I mean, the corner is clean. The centering is not bad on the front. Centering kind of bad on the back, but it's Gengar. It's Gengar. So right now it's like dirt cheap, but it's Gengar. So in the future, yeah, people gonna want this. Let's see if I can crack this with my bare hand without using my pliers and my tools. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna have to wipe all this card again once I cut them out later on. Now there is a risk to cracking your slab on your own. Also, so this slab is not crackable. What? It's some really weird with PSA these days. The other slab's crackable by hand, but not this one. And it seemed like they got a different mark. So what you see is a marking on the back, top left on the back. There's a marking. Some slab are crackable, some slab are not. And thank you, Vigo. Thank you, vehicle. So my neighborhood is kind of ghetto right now. It used to be somewhat okay, safe. And then you have all this riff-raff moving into the neighborhood. And it just became very ghetto. So yeah, what I do is I use this tool. Forgot what they call this. But yeah, it works wonder. Either that or plier, but plier, I don't know. So here's a little problem. I crack it right down the middle. So I gotta be careful when my next move, otherwise I might damage the card and it'll become a useless card. Okay, gotta be careful. So already cracked it. So the next step is I don't want to crack it all the way out. Gotta take my gloves out. Shimmy a little piece of paper around the card. And then take him out. There you go. Also, I don't want to touch the card with the gloves because the glove is very dirty. I used this a while ago, but still. Is there any surface damage? Everything looks good. No whitening. See, there's a tiny bit of whitening, but that's okay. So Gengar, there it is. That's a first slab you see, but it's actually second slab I cracked. Here's the thing with going on with PSA recently, is that somebody sent in a card to reslab with PSA, and PSA damaged the card. Well, you can't really avoid that sometimes, because you can see how risky it is to crack the slab and do all this. But here's the thing. Great, dude. Man, my neighbors, dude, all of them. My first neighbor across the street, he played music for 24/7. 24/7 outside of his garage. He sat there 24/7 unless he had to take a dump. So, man, I'm living in a ghetto neighborhood. Used to be a lot of white people around here, and then all of a sudden they pick up and left, and then, you know, turn out to be a ghetto right now. The next slab, do I want to crack this, because I know this is going to get a 9. It's an EV Pokemon Center. Bruh, man, I don't know if I can record this video with this music in the back. Man, all these kids, man, they're growing up listening to all this wild music. I don't know. Like, just put on headphone, bro. This thing called headphone. I don't know if I want to recrack this. It's a Pokemon Center EV, and I think this might not get any higher than PSA 9, but who knows? We're grading with tag. Sometimes you get lucky. I've seen people get lucky and get 10 with tag. So EV Pokemon Center, worth regrading? Yes. Let's see what kind of symbol crack the thing has. Okay, let's see if I can crack this by hand. Spring guy. Allergies. I have allergies. Let's just try my hand first. Yeah, so what happened with the guy who sent his $45,000 card to PSA? What happened to that guy? Well, PSA damaged his card, and then so his card from a 10 now downgraded to a 6 or a 7, and PSA offered $20,000 for him because they damaged the card, but his card's worth around $45,000. So I don't know what's going on, what he can do now. If it's were me, man, I don't know, man. Have to maybe involve a lawyer, maybe, because you know it's a $45,000 card. He have an offer for $45,000. Okay, and I don't know. I'm not that rich. I don't have a $45,000 card. But you know what I have? I got this. Yeah. Ain't nobody gonna take the card from me. Not even a $5 card. Yeah. So that's what happened with PSA right now. Even if you send it to PSA, it doesn't guarantee that they'll do a proper job of reslapping your card. So be aware. And it's also a pretty risky to do it yourself, as you can see here. Very risky. And have I damaged my own card like this before? The answer is yes, I have. I damaged a SCG-10 Blastoise 151. Yes, I damaged that card. It hurts a lot because I want to regrade to PSA because PSA worth more. I shouldn't have graded that card with SCG. Right now PSA bought them out, so it's part of PSA, but then you know it's still, the card's not worth that much. Is there anything wrong with this EV that they give it 9? Centering is not the best, and there's a tiny bit of holographic bleed on the top corner, but let's see what tech think about it. You know, I think it's a 9 overall too, but I don't know. Let's see what AI think about this card. So my next card is a Chansey. Now I think I pulled this card, I believe. I think I pulled this card. I left it in my binder for the longest time because I'm not sure if this is a 10 or a 9. It's a coin flip. For me, it's a coin flip. That's why I sent a PSA. But from what I can tell, it's yeah, it's a 9. Very low chance for a 10, but then you know it's not bad. Centering is not the worst. I've seen worse, but it should be within a 10. That's why I sent it. Okay, gotta put on the gloves. In case you wonder, I also have a eye protection. I'm not sure if I told you guys that already, because you guys missed like 5 or 10 minutes of the video. Oh man, sometimes it's a little bit hard. Now, I should have tried to crack this with my bare hand first, because it's much easier. So yes, I have damaged a card trying to crack it myself. SCG. What happened to that is that when I pinch the corner, I mean the whole slab just pops up, and the card pops up along with the plastic, and then yeah, it just went under the plastic and damaged the card. So it's a risky business, but you know, you gotta. Here's the thing about me, I'm not attached to worldly thing. So if I damage the Blasto right now, how much the Blasto right now costs in PSA 10? I don't know, $500? Blasto 151 SIR. Yeah, so even if I damage something like that I didn't intend to, I do not get emotionally attached to the card, and I advise you. Oh no, the card just slide out. Yes, the card just slide out. Can I take the card out with my bare finger? Sometimes I can, sometimes I don't want to risk it. Got it. It's out. I gotta wipe the mat because there's a little shard. Did I damage the card? Because yeah, when I tried to pry out with a flathead, it came out along with it a little bit. Oh no, I think I see a mark. Maybe this is why I got a 9. Yep, I see a mark. Okay. So yeah, I see some like bubbling mark because this type of holographic, there's no texture to it. So if you look carefully, you might see like a little bubble mark. If you just glance by it real quick, you might not notice, but if you carefully glance at it again, there are marks, the bubble mark. So not a 10. Chansey, no way. Let's crack this open. Next card is a Mew. I really want this in the 10. Maybe I keep it for my PC, and if it comes up, like price come up really read the price I want to sell it, like I said, I'm not attached to any card. I'll sell it. I have card in my personal collection, but then I'll sell it for a good price, for the right price. So this card is not crackable by hand. Yeah, the symbol on the back is different, so okay. Maybe I should focus on cracking the card, because if I don't concentrate, I might damage the card. Okay, make sure all is sharp and little sharp, doesn't get to my mat, and the card falls on it, and then the surface all screw up. So far, we're doing good. You know, gloves on, gloves off. Another one down. All right. Let's see if there's something wrong with this one. Why does it get a 9? The surface. I don't see any bubble on the surface. The corner and front is clean. Center is, oh man, center is so good. The back is clean too. Bro, this is like 10-10. Mew, Crown Zenith. See, I know this card had potential way back then when Pokemon was, you know, kind of is not blown up yet. So I see potential of this card. I bought a couple copy. Yeah, I should have bought more, because Mew doesn't have any SIR. It does have a full art, pretty cool full art, but a vintage full art, not like a modern full art, I believe. I think Pokemon need to do something with Mew. Now, do I want to re-crack this? Okay, now the next one, after careful inspection, it's a Moltres. The artwork from Shinji Kana is a promo. Yes, a Sword and Shield promo from a 10. I got like 2 or 3 10s of this, and see, a card like this, the illustration rare, you need to look at the surface to see if there's any bubble. It's very small, but if a grader catch a little small bubble, then you might not get a 10, just like me. There's like one little small bubble on above the word ability, very tiny. I didn't catch that, so that might give it a 9. But you know, everything is so good. Everything is so good. So gonna crack it. Send it to tag. Let's see what they think. So this is gonna be a fun little experiment. Let's see if this thing's crackable. Well, the symbol on the back doesn't look like this is hand crackable. Nope, it's not crackable. Except, no. So yeah, the only way we can do this is do it the hard way. I need to get a bigger one of these. That one's too small. Okay, it's out. Yeah, gotta be patient. And it's out. Gotta wipe the mat. Let's see why. What else? Why does this get an eye? Maybe just a little bubble. I don't think you can see it on camera. I don't think you see it. It's very small. Only the eye can catch it. So Motras going back for tag. Everything else good except a little bubble. Just a tiny pin. It's a pin drop of a bubble. Okay, Gengar, man, I sent in 3 of these. Gengar from I think it's Lost Origin. Right? Yep, Lost Origin. Oh, the back is so nice. It's like a smidgen of a dot, little tiny kiss, but it's not like pronounced. Let's see what kind of. See, this lap here should be crackable by hand, but I don't know. I'm not sure. It's sometimes very random with PSA because it's the same marking as the crackable slab. You hear that? It's out. Cracked it by hand, guy. By hand. It's out. Here's the thing. Can I gotta be patient. Okay, have a little patience. Not damage the card. Okay, can't do that. Okay, it's out. And right away, I saw some holographic blade on the side. Did I damage it? No, I don't think it's me. I don't think it's me. You know what? We're gonna let tech degrade to decide whether this is a 10 or not. Because it's I've had holographic bleed and it get a 10. The surface is like flawless except that holographic bleed is not noticeable unless you like put it right up to your eye. That's how little it is. The problem, minor problem. Here's my favorite card of this submission. One of my favorite card. I think it's a top favorite card, to be exact. It's a Rayquaza, shiny Rayquaza. If you haven't seen this card in like person, in real life, you should go see it. Looks so good. If you hit the light at the right angle, oh man. So it's a 9. Is this crackable by hand? I don't think so. How do I know it's crackable by hand? Well, you look at the symbol on the back. That's a symbol. The one that's crackable has like 1, 2, 3, 4 mark and a square next to it. And there's some marking below that as well. This one is not. Find a symbol on the corner. This only have like 2 marking and a square. It should be crackable by hand. I don't know. It's PSA. It's a wire card now. Okay, not crackable by hand. I don't want to force this because yes, I really want this in the 10. So here's the thing with grading right now. The turnaround date for all these companies is getting wild. Wild. PSA, you grade with GameStop, 3 months plus. However, if your order is big, you're talking about 4 months plus. You have just a few cards, you might get it back faster, but then I've seen people have gone 5 months now. Maybe going on 6 months. So is it worth grading right now? If you're a collector like me, you don't care about the money aspect of it. Well, I do care. That's why I grade them. But for most time, you have patience. You can wait out the market, wait out a little bit. You're thinking the long run, right? Right now, you might be able to make some money in this market by grading it fast. But in the long run, it's gonna worth more. So it doesn't matter to me if it's graded within a month or 5 months. Yes and no. However, if you're a vendor, is there anything wrong with this card? Why they keep on giving it a 9 for the second time? I grade this card. This is my second time grade this card. Yes, first time it's a PSA 9. Second time it's PSA 9 because of the centering. The bottom is a little bit heavy, but overall condition of this card is like spectacular. It's chef kiss. Except the centering in the front. Everything else is just so good. So yeah, if you're a small vendor, even a medium-sized vendor, and you start grading your card, the value, the bulk grading your card, the $25 grade, can you afford to wait 4+ months to get your card back? Because right now you're locking in all your profit, most of your profit and earning through grading, and you have to wait that long. Can you do it? Can you wait that long? If not, just sell raw, man. If I'm a small vendor right now, I'll just sell raw. You know, if I can't do this long term, I'll sell raw. Okay, the next card, next up, is Sun and Moon Vintage Espeon GX. Very nice looking card. The reason I bought this card is that the back is just looks so clean. Just not a speck of whiting. The front center is not the best, but you know, within range. So it's back. I think it has to do something with surface because you know this is a vintage card and it looked kind of dirty. Maybe, just maybe. I need to clean all this. Okay, so is this crackable? I don't think this is crackable, but then yeah, I'm sitting in the backyard. There's mosquitoes, there's ants. I don't think it's crackable, but then we'll see. Crackable by hand. I mean, so yeah, that's a risk to cracking your slab. Might damage it. I hear a little cracking sound, but then it's not going so well. So re-crack it. Corner first, always. Yeah. Now I've heard people using a handsaw of some sort to cut this open. That works too. But you know, you're talking about a really fast spinning blade going at a very high speed, and you have a very sensitive card inside. So I think it's better to do it by hand, because with hand you may be able to control it a little bit more than a hand saw or a machine saw. Take gloves off. And make sure it doesn't touch anything on the way out. If it touches something, it might scratch. So what I see with this card is, for some reason it looks dirty, but it might just be the color, because it's purple and black, you know. I gotta clean that. I gotta take a fiber cloth and clean it a little bit before I send it in again. Okay, the next one, another Gengar. Like I said, I have 3 Gengar. That's in all 9. Okay. Yeah, if you're a small vendor, maybe even a medium-sized vendor, you might not want to grade with these company unless you have something big. You know, I'm talking about $600, $1,000 big. If in a PSA 10, you might want to rush grade that. Maybe, just maybe. 600, I don't think it's worth rush grading, to be honest. Maybe rush it for a month, but rush it for within 2 weeks or weeks, it's not worth it. But $1,000 plus card, you might want to reconsider, you know. Okay, can't crack this by hand, so we're gonna go with the old school method, the barbaric method. Yeah, we don't care about the silly little sticker. Okay, gloves off, so I can reach inside the card. And it's off. Is there anything wrong with this card? Centering, yes, it's centering. There's a touch of holographic bleed on the top, but then it's very little, very minuscule. Okay. Yeah, sometimes you see me pause so I can concentrate on cracking these. I don't want to ruin it. Like I said, I ruined my Blastoise, pretty much PSA 10 Blastoise. Crack it from SCG slab to regrade with PSA. And it's now, oh man, the 151 right now just going haywire. The price. I shouldn't able to crack this by hand. It's not the right symbol. But we'll see. Nope. Old school. The price of 151 right now is going insane. I like 151, but not that much. I like the Blastoise, the Venusaur, maybe the Alakazam. Zapdos, definitely. It looks so cool. Oh no, did I damage the card? I might have. Look at this. Yup. I might have. If I have, you see it here first, guy. See it here first? You see the fail. So raw, this Gengar goes for, I think, 30 some, $40 raw. Okay, gotta get my gloves off. Yeah, it's a risk taking this off. Did I damage it? Ooh, thankfully I did. Man, the surface of this card is just so clean, just like my other two Gengar. There's not a scratch, except that little bit of hollow bleed on the other one, but it's within a 10. It should get a 10. So I did see some comments on my previous video say, your card's off center as fucked. Well, not really. No, it's not. Most of it's not. Off center just a little bit, but within range of a 10, you should be correct. In the back, they're more lenient on the back. The front is 45-55. The back is like 70-30, 70-40, around there. So it can be off center a little bit more. But the front has to be 45-55. But sometimes you can get away with, you know, more than that. If you guys seen my last video, look at my last video about this Venusaur. I don't see anything wrong with this Venusaur. Again, maybe I need to clean it up a little bit. Okay, I think I should be able to crack this, maybe. Crack this by hand. Just look at the marking on the back. That's three hatch, no, four, and a square. And there's a whole bunch of mark on the bottom. Is this crackable? No, not this one. So, old school. Yep. Crack it. Crack it. Crack it like you should. Oh man. Now this card, I have to use a tweezer. Yeah, I have to use a tweezer. I don't want to go further. I don't want to crack it further. Tweezer. There goes the Venusaur. Let's take a closer look. There's something wrong. I love the outdoors. You can see everything's so well lit. But right now it's like, I believe it's like 6 p.m. Somewhere around there. The surface is so nice. There's nothing wrong with it. The center is better than my other Venusaur. It's kind of dark, right? It's kind of dark. There might be some dirt. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Does Pokemon have something in the middle? It does. Yeah, this should be able to get a 10 from tag. Again, I need to clean this up a little bit. So man, the 151 right now, it just went so crazy. Didn't expect that so soon. Well, I see it going up. Like, it doesn't take a genius to figure that out, because a lot of people say it's going out of rotation. There may not be any more reprint, so that's why it's going up. And here's the thing, Pokemon won't have another printing plant until 2027. It's gonna maybe take them at least an additional year to, you know, fully get it operated, so 2028. So from here to 2028, 2026 to 2028. There's gonna be a lot of set. I don't think they're gonna be able to print every set from here to 2028. That's a lot of set. They might be reprint the set that's closer to the plant opening, but not all the way back like this. My next card is a Charizard Obsidian Flame. Love this card. I think that's one of the best full art Charizard, Mega Charizard EX that we have thus far. One of the best looking card too. Best full art. You guys should get one or two or more. It's the best. Looks so good. Yeah, this card came out as, you know, it's the color is kind of dark, so it might look like it's dirty, but it's not. It's just part of the foiling. I don't. Let's see if it's crackable. I hear cracking sound, but not crackable by hand. Yeah, gotta try that first, you know, just to show you guys. Some slack are crackable by hand, some are not. Okay. Oh boy, gotta be slow right there. Yeah, don't put your flathead in there too fast. Don't do it too fast. Oh man, this is gonna be messy. It's gonna be messy. It's gonna be messy. Can I even get this out? I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. I think I can, but it's gonna have to be with a tweezer. 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 Where's my tweezer? Piece of paper. Wedge in between the card to not damage it. Not damage it with a tweezer. And to kind of protect the card on the way out. There it is. It's out. Let's see what's wrong with this card. Why does it get a 9? The surface is so nice. Yeah, I don't see any problem with the surface. Centering is not bad too. It's within a 10. No whitening. No holographic bleed. The edge is minty mint. Yeah, that's PSA very inconsistent with their grading. It's also depend on who grade your card. So with AI, you might take all that out of the equations. So AI will look at your card like a hawk, and then maybe they have somebody behind the desk take a look at the card based on the image and the AI scan. I want this to get a 10 too. Lily's Determination. I play this card a lot in TCG. I think every deck I have one of Lily Determination except Team Rocket's deck. Yeah, Team Rocket's deck, I don't think you need Lily. You can do without Lily, but you can. I see people play Lily on Team Rocket's deck, but almost every deck have a Lily or a Iono. Is this crackable overhand? It shouldn't be, but I'm gonna try it anyway because I can. So raw, this card is around $70, $80 back then when it first released. Not Crackin will be hand. Old school way. There you go. Finger with your screwdriver. Oh no. Oh man. This could be bad. Could be a bad crack. Oh no. Oh no. Kind of hit the corner. Okay, this gonna be a headache. As you can see, the left corner, the right corner, it's not a clean cut. So if I messed up, I could mess up the card too. Tweezer time. Tweezer, tweezer, tweezer. Okay. Gotta avoid that corner. There it is. Beautiful lily determination. Let's check the surface. Why does it get a 9? Beautiful surface. No marking. The back. Beautiful. No whitening around the corners. Oh man. Tag. It's gonna be my first time grading with tag. I might grade more than just Pokemon card with tag because they're the fastest right now. Fastest. Because I have a whole bunch of Dragon Ball cards that I want to grade. I'm not sure if I want to grade Beckett or tag yet. Some is worth grading with Beckett, depending on the condition. So if I think it's worth a 10, I'll grade it with Beckett. If it's not, or closer to 10, I'll grade it with tag. Do I have anything else? Yes, I do. I have this Charizard. Do I want to take this apart? The answer is yes. It's a 7. 7 is worth less than a raw. The back, it just looks so clean. There's nothing wrong with the back. The front is questionable. Hasn't able to look at the front. Because it's kind of foiling, you can see all the flaw in the foiling. If it's bubble or something wrong with the hollow, it's easy to see. But I didn't check when I set it in. So now I'm gonna check it. Oh man. Okay, gotta be patient this part. If you're not patient, putting a screwdriver, you might went all the way in with the card. So far, we're doing very well. We're not damaging the card. Okay, check the back again. Actually, what the heck is this? Did somebody try to recut this, retrim this? It looks very weird. I don't know if you can see that on the camera, the edge. This entire edge, it looked like it's been retrimmed. I bought this at a car show, so it's very questionable. Possible retrim. I don't know. It looks fine though. Let's check out the surface again. Surface. Yeah, it's not gonna. Yeah, I don't think I'll be resubmitting this. Maybe. You never know, you know. You're grading with tag now, with AI. Let's see what they think of it. But I don't see any surface scratch. You know what? We're gonna try it. Doesn't matter. So tag grading, the highest turnaround date is like 15 days for $40 per card. 15 days. For that grade, for that cost, I'm gonna send out my more expensive card to grade it faster. All my less expensive card, like kind of like this, I'm gonna go with maybe the second lowest tier is like $22 per card per grade. So I'm not sure about PSA right now. However, like I said, can you wait 4 months plus right now to grade with PSA? If you're a collector, you don't care about the money aspect of your card, by all means, you know, doesn't matter. If you're a vendor, I wouldn't recommend you grade at this moment unless you have a very high value card. One card you absolutely need to have to sell. If you're in personal collection, you can wait, doesn't matter. Okay, my next card is this Charizard Shiny Fate. This card is just so underrated. It looks so good. This looked better than the Shiny Fate Charizard, in my opinion. Because I don't like that Shiny Fate Charizard. It looked like a Chinese flag on the wings of the Charizard. Oh, you're a racist. Hey man, I'm Asian too. I just don't like the Chinese Communist flag. Now this card, I think I saw a little crease on the back. There is a way to remove a crease from a card, but I have to test that with other card first. If it's removable, I might crack this again. Otherwise, I'll keep this at a PSA 9. Because, you know, if, I don't know, tech might give this a 10 because everything else is just so perfect. Everything else is so good except that little crease on the back. You have to really look at it at a certain light angle in order to see that crease. That's how light the crease is. That's why this got a 9. Man, I wish this was 10, but a 9 is still okay. I have to test, you know, trying to remove the crease from a lesser card just to see how it works. If it works great, then I'll re-crack this and resubmit it. Not resubmit it, submit it with some other company. Maybe PSA again, I don't know. The turnaround date is just too crazy for me right now. And I think we're good. I think we're done. All right. Wow, it's been almost an hour. So here's the table. Here's all the stuff. I'm gonna keep all this label and compare this with tag. Keep all the label. Throw everything else away. This has been long enough. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to share, like, subscribe. I'm gonna have more video for you guys soon. Hopefully not something as long as this, but I like long form video. You know, you can watch it inside your car while you're driving, or you know, doing some work. I don't know. What do you guys think? Now, how many Tech 10 I'm gonna get with this submission? Guess down on the comment below. So how many Tech 10 you think I'm gonna get? Hopefully half of it, or Tech 10. I don't know. Grading is pretty crazy right now. Everybody's rushing grading. So, somebody who used to do like 500-600 card per day, now they might go to 1,000 card per day, and yeah, it's just getting kind of chaotic. Thanks for watching. Share, like, subscribe. Peace out.